to discuss a better way of labeling the rooms in ARCHICAD, which is by using the zone tool. Now if you notice, in our last tutorial we had labeled the rooms using the text tool. Now unlike the zone tool, the text tool is a 2D and it does not contain a lot of information that can be used by other project team members. But if you look at the zone tool, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes, the zone tool contains more information such as the room area, the volumes, the height of the rooms, the perimeter, and other useful information. Now if you allow me, I will go to design tools, then activate my zones. Now after the zone tool has been activated, I will go to the settings dialog and do some settings before I proceed to labeling my rooms. Now I want you to go to zone stamp and change this font type to, I prefer using Century Gothic. Now you will change it to the font type that you like and then click OK. If you are done with, if there is any other settings that you want to edit, you can edit here, but now on my side I will click OK and then go ahead and delete the text that is already there. So I'll select this text and delete them. Then I can come to this space and double click on it while the zone tool is active, and what that does is it places a room label calling it zone number 01, and this is the total floor area. So now I can change this up here to room 01. Then I can, now depending on the use we are going to put this room to, we can change the type, the zone category. Like for this room, I want it to be used as a classroom, so I will select it, the zone. I'll go up here to zone category, and then classroom is under education and culture, so I click OK. Now you notice that the color of the zone has changed, and I will do the same thing to this room. So double click, change zone category to education and culture, and then call that, label it room 02. I'll do the same here. This is an office, so I will call it, I'll type office 01. Then I can change the category to office, and to make sure that the text lies in the right zone, I'll drag it and position it exactly there. Before we are done with labeling the rooms using the zone tool, and before we move to the upper floor to start our design and to show you something. Now if you scroll down here to lists, then zones, then select rooms and stories, it's going to open a list of all the zones that we have created, sorting them according to the floors, that is the stories. So now for our ground floor, we have room number 01, we have room 02 and office 01, and the information that is here, this is the room height which is given here. We have the perimeter, we have the wall surface area, and we have measured area. Now all this information is then compiled to the total for our ground floor, all the perimeters, wall surface areas, and the measured areas. Measured area is the floor area, and then wall surface area is the area of the wall. And after that, ARCHICAD gives us total for all the stories. And if you look at this information, it would not have been possible for us to obtain it using the text tool. And it's a very important information that if you are the architect, you can share with your quantity surveyor, and if they are finding trying to establish the cost of your building or the estimate from your design, they can readily use this information to produce a cost estimate. Now let's go back to our ground floor, and our next task is to do the walls, the columns, and the openings and slab for our upper floor. And I will move to store the upper floor. I will activate story number 1, and it's a blank space. The only thing that is there is our grid lines, and I want to do a floor exactly the same as what we did in the ground floor. And for me to do it faster and more efficiently and without wasting a lot of time, I will use the ground floor as a trace reference. So go to this part, ground floor, right click on it and select show as trace reference. Now an outline of our ground floor appears here, and I'll start by placing the columns. I'll activate the column 2 and check the sizes of the columns. This is what we had used lastly, so it's okay. Click OK and place a column here, column, so there's another column here, a column here. Columns at the intersections, and then I'll select these 4 columns and convert them to circular sections. So select that and click OK. Now if you notice, we are done with the columns, and the next thing is to do the walls. So go to design tools, activate the wall. I can just come here and click on this, and then I can start drawing my walls from here. So I'll do it quick. Make sure that you are following. The wall comes off to here. Starts from here. Up to here. Then I'll cut that one, then place a wall from here to here, another wall, so those are the walls that we have. The next thing is do the windows. So I'll go to design tools, activate the window tool. I'll place them first. There is a window there. There's another one here. There's another one here. There is another one here, and a window here. And there is a window here also, but this one is smaller, so I'll change this dimension, opening size to 1200 millimeter. Then I'll go back to design tools, and I will activate the door tool, and I'll put a door here, opening to the inside, and I'll put another door here and another one here. Now if you go to 3D, we can check how the design is coming up. So I'll scroll. Now if you look at our design, we have a floor down here and a floor up here. So don't worry about this space. This is where we will place our staircase in part 3 of the tutorial. So after we are done with this tutorial, I will prepare another tutorial for you to show you how to do the stairs. Now we have windows down here and up here, and we are missing one thing. We are missing the slab. So I'll go back to the floor plan, and then I'll go to design tools, and I will activate my slab. No, sorry, that is the beam. This is a slab. Then I will draw the slab outline around here. First. This is supposed to be an opening, so we will have our slab going just right up to this place, and then connecting here, So if you go back to this, you can see our slab has been placed. So I will go back to floor plan, and then I will activate the zone tool and double click on that space, place that here, and then change this to room 03. We say this is under education and culture category, and place it there also. And this zone is room number 4, which is also under zone category education and culture. And I will move this to the center, click outside to place it. I will do the same thing to this office. Select it and write office 02, and it is under zone category office, and drag this text to the center that way. Now if you go back to our zones, click here, you will notice that ARCHICAD has captured the information that we have put in our upper floor, which is here written as story 1, and all the rooms that we have created and the relevant informations, including the room height, the perimeter, the wall surface area, and the measured area. And it also captures the date that we have produced this information. So it's a very useful tool if you want to create a model that is more useful to the people that you are working with, for you as a designer to be able to do a rough estimate of the design you are producing, whether it's within the limits of your client's budget or not. So we go back to floor plan, and for now we will put the dimensions, and then we will be done with this part of the tutorial. So I'll go to documenting tools and dimensions, then I'll put the dimensions, so follow along. You can adjust the window, you can adjust this dimension, so move this by 5, and then you can move this by 37, adjust the dimensions, and let this be, move this by 89, this 84. Want them to be all numbers. Now we have come to the end of this video, and I hope you've learned something. In the next video I'm going to show you how to do the stairs, and then after we've done the stairs, we'll do the roof, and then we'll do railings for this part. We will do the railings, then the stairs here, and after doing the roof we will have finished. We will have come to the end of our tutorial. So thanks for watching, and I hope you've liked the video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I want to hear your comments and your views in the comments section. Leave your comment, I'll be there to answer to your questions. Thank you.